Hi guys, my name is Dragon. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about on how to mid lane for most of you guys who don't know how to mid, or if you're just new to it, to the role. Okay, so the main reason why I made this video is for a friend of mine. So yeah, I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, and I hope that what I'm about to say will get into your head and that you will really understand what I'm saying. Alright, so but before I do, let me explain a bit about the mid lane. Okay, so mid lane is from where your base is directly up to the enemy base. That's the mid lane. You can see that right on your river, right on the map. It's the straightest lane there is. Okay, that sounded wrong. Alright, but anyway, let's continue. Okay, so the mid lane is like 95% of the time your chance is that you'll be the highest level among the whole game, among your whole team, unless you start feeding and being a noob. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so in the mid lane we'll always find magic damage carries such as right now I'm playing Annie and there's LeBlanc. You can find the melee based AP carries such as Fizz or Kassadin. Basically AP carries deal a lot of damage. They deal burst damage, which makes no goddamn sense. So okay, so how do you play them? Alright, I'll talk about this in a while, but before that let me just explain a bit more. It's not always that the mages will go to mid lane. You can find one or two at top lane, or even some ADs at mid, but today I'll just be touching up on APs. Nothing and only but APs. Okay, let's proceed. Alright, early game or either the laning phase, you might just want to practice on how to last hit without any damage, like having 54 damage, and just try to practice last hitting in custom games or even AI, so that you'll get better at it. Okay, so the one thing you want to start learning about this is just to farm without having much of attack damage on you, because you're going to be using a lot of your skills throughout the whole game, unless you're like Annie, which has mana refund skills, so you could use that to farm instead. But in other case, you still need to practice on your farming skills to survive throughout the early laning phase. Remember that every time you kill a minion you gain 23 gold, plus that a few times with at least 3 more minion waves, you'll get at least 1 champion kill altogether. Okay, keep that up and you'll have enough time to buy your items needed. Get ahead of your opponent and do your very best to win. Basically, that's all you need to do, right? Okay, so practice your farming skills. The second step to learn how to mid is to learn your items needed. This goes for all roles, especially any role you need to play. Alright, so start off with, in AI games, learn your basic items like Doran's ring with 2 pots and a trinket, then off to mid lane you go. Alright, learning your item is the first basic step on how to mid lane. It applies on every role possible, but yeah, I'm just saying this anyway. So keep in mind, learn your items. Alright, another thing you need to learn here is harass. Harassing is one of the key steps in winning your lane. If you can learn how to harass your enemies and push them back to the turrets, or at least make them go back to the base, not intentionally killing, but just push them back to the base, and you'll do well in your game. Remember, no money, no talk. That means your farm basically, if you didn't get that. Alright, so bear in mind. The next step for you to improve your skills on how to mid is just basically learn the champion you want to play. It's impossible for you to simply learn every champion there is, so start off with which you find is your favorite type of AP mid there is. So yeah, just take one of it, go to the game. Don't always remember, please don't do this, guys. If I find you in one of my games and I see you saying this in front of me, I'm just trying to champion here. Please don't blame me if you lose. I will seriously mess up your freaking account, and if I get to see your face, I'll mess it up too. Please always remember to practice in AI. This helps you just helps you to prevent your account from getting banned. Please don't be that guy. Just don't be that guy. The next step is to help other lanes. At times when you're winning your lane and you push your enemy to their turret, this is a good time for you to go around the map. Alright, just make sure you have a good amount of health, and then you go to a lane which you find needs help. Let's say that the top lane is being pushed pretty hard, your jungler is going up there, follow him there and just confirm that kill. Or it implies on bottom too, just go there, take whoever you can. Alright, it's best to keep yourself in it's best just to get that extra goal so they can, you know, win the game and all. Well, making your enemies die keeps them in that time zone where they're dead and helps your team to proceed into the winning ratio and win that game. Go on guys, do it. Do you know what ticks me off the most? When you don't ward. So even if you are the mid laner, have the time to just help out your supports. Take that little bit of a ward, that side ward, or even that vision ward, and ward around the river or the jungle, so that if the enemy jungle comes into your jungle, fuck him up. Or if the enemy jungle is gonna come to your lane, fuck him up too. Just don't die, fuck him up. Alright, do that. Now this next step doesn't just imply on mid lane, it implies on all roles possible. Alright, clear objectives such as dragon or baron whenever you can, because this is gonna keep you in the winning ratio just by clearing that dragon or baron. That extra EXP and that gold that gives out to the whole team is gonna help you throughout the whole game. So get your team, make sure you all get on agreement to do this. If one of them pulls off, don't do it no matter how much you can. Remember, killing off the mid lane or bottom lane before you do dragon is always the best way to do it. Alright guys, and keep in mind ward before you do the dragon, because if the enemy jungle gets the chance, he will die just to get the dragon for his team, and that is not worth for you at all. A 300 gold for a single player is not worth as much as 250 gold, I think, for dragon for your whole team with that EXP amount. So yeah. Alright, the next step is having your jungler give you blue. As an AP caster, you're going to want to spam your skills a lot, and spam your skills requires mana. So have your jungler on an agreement, be nice to him, sweet talk him, seduce him, do whatever you can, make him give you blue, and please don't lose it right after he does, because if that happens, you know, you get what I mean next. Now this really requires you to understand the fact that when you're low, don't stay in lane, because if you do, you're just being a big retard for your whole team. You're gonna be a big burden to them. So my advice to you is just, when you're low, and I mean really low, just fucking recall back to base. You're gonna die if the enemy gets the chance to do it on you. So just press that B button and go back to base. The next step is, don't be a hero. If you're winning your lane and you're winning the game and you're the one carrying your whole team on the back, just remember this tiny small words: you're not a hero. No matter how much you want to be, don't be that guy that goes into the lane. No, that's wrong. What I mean is, don't be that guy when you have a team fight and you're the first one to engage. You just went full retard, bro. You just went full retard. Never go full retard. You have a tanker for a reason. Let him engage and you follow up with all your burst damage and rip your enemy team. Get that penta, boys. Get that penta. Now, the next step implies on nearly every role, but as the mid lane, you want to get as much kills as possible just to get fed for your team, right? So in case you're playing characters like Ziggs, bear in mind, have map awareness. You're just gonna want to go check the bot lane or top lane and see if their enemies are pretty much that low. Go there, say hi to them and throw a giant freaking bomb on them. Tell your team, stall them from me, or bring them in, put them to the turrets, or even just type in your chat box, hi, character's name, and wait for them to reply, then throw your bomb. And then they'll probably be pressing E. Yeah, that's much how we do it. I know, that's pretty much cheating, isn't it? Like it, do it. Now another way for you to improve is just basically watch some YouTube videos you can find. The best way is to watch all those international tournaments that you can find, like TPA, what's the other guy, Team Solomon, I guess. Yeah, just watch out the videos, just look closely at mid lane and watch how they play. The more you spectate, the more you understand how it's done. Learn it from the pros, then practice it in your games. If you can do that, you can pretty much just lane after that. Yeah. Now here's the foremost and final step you can find on nearly every video or even guide. Have fun. Even if you lose the game, you're trying your best. Have fun. I know it hurts and you're stressed at the time, but try to have fun. This is just a game, guys. Remember that. It's just a game. Try your best. If you fail, learn your mistakes and get back up and have fun. The more you have fun, the more easier it is when it becomes to play. And the easier it is, well, you're becoming a better mid right there, aren't you? Now, go out there and play, guys. Have fun. Now that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, see you next time. I'm gonna be doing some other videos. I hope you can subscribe to me. See the button down there. Like my videos, comment on how well I did or how I can improve. I'm sorry for my bad mic in case there's any sounds at the back here and there. Anyhow, thanks again. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Subscribe, and if you don't, I'll be in your bed. Check me.
Sporadic as my thoughts coming to mind boggling, cause I obsess on everything. In my mind, small shit bothers me, but now my father, he said sayonara and split, but I don't give a shit. I'm fine long as there's batteries in my Walkman. Nothing's the matter with me, shit on the bright side. At least I ain't walking, I bike ride through the